Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup is for all Virgo and it's for the month of August, a little bit over 2025. I hope you enjoyed, my dear Virgo. Welcome to this channel. Welcome to this reading. I apologize for not being able to do July. There was too much going on. My health wasn't the best, so I wasn't able to complete it. So we're doing August now. I'd like you to be mindful that this coffee cup is about every area of your life, everything the heavens, the universe want you to know. Different aspects, different areas. It's not on one specific subject. So I want you to know that. And also, I want you to be aware, especially if you're new to the channel, that prior to this, I always meditate and get in connection to the guardian angels, to the heavens. And I'm given a lot of information, which I put down on a piece of paper and deliver to you right at the end of this reading. So stay tuned for that. Now, your cup is beautiful. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you. Thank you all for being here. And I'm in gratitude for all of your support, absolute gratitude. And I'd like to convey my best wishes to you in everything, my best wishes for you in everything you're doing. And thank you for the feedback. I love it. Your warm regards, your warm best wishes. I'm in gratitude. Thank you all for being part of my life. My dear Virgo, I'm going to show you your cup. And it's just amazing. There's just so many things happening. Major new changes. Wow. Oh my God. Where do I start? Right at the beginning, that's where. Okay, whatever you do, okay, this is all about faith now. I'm seeing something from the heavens like sort of a torch and showing you the way, like transparency, but at the same time, it's sort of saying that have faith in yourself and your own ideas, because there may be competition. You might be competing with someone or some situation, but you don't have to be. You don't have to worry, because your own ideas and what you stand for, what you do, is going to bring you the success that you need. And they will help. All your skills, everything you stand for, will help you overcome any situation. So you will be doing well, and have faith that yes, you will. Your efforts, your hard work, everything is recognized. And you yourself are very capable, and sometimes can be, what's the word, a little bit competitive in doing your best. And so that shows to me that that's why the heavens are saying have faith in yourself, you will do well. Except there is one important factor connected to this. There is a situation where there is an injustice perhaps, and you're taking a stand and you're putting your foot down and taking a stand and standing your ground and saying, no, I will not do this. I will not put up with this. There could be a situation where boundaries are needed. You might be setting boundaries. You might be fighting what is wrong or what isn't. It's going to be a little bit challenging, but overall, you're on the defensive side and taking advantage of this situation now and putting your foot down and setting the boundaries. You will win. Without a doubt, there is a win-win situation. Sometimes you might be a little bit aggressive, or you might be accused of being a little bit aggressive, but you have no choice. You have to put your foot down and really fight for what you believe in. And in this process, maybe there is someone that's sort of like competing with you, or somebody that might be challenging your authority. You're an authority, and they're challenging it. Yes, sorry, I had to cut it there. I just had a sneeze. Now, yes, standing up for your ideas and what you believe in, and there is a win. So don't regret your actions. Whatever you're doing it for your highest good and for what is right. Overcoming obstacles and challenges. There's one major challenge that you will overcome. It is difficult. It is very hard, but you will go through it. You will pass it. I feel like maybe it's an area where you might be defeated, and that way at least you'll know, because you are going to go through dealing with it. I feel like if it is a situation where there's defeat, all you got to do is surrender at the end, even though you're standing your ground. But if you find out that ultimately it's out of your hands, you did your best and it's not working, that's when you need to know that you've got to surrender. All of a sudden, something will change. It's going to happen suddenly. And this sudden change may be a situation where you might need money, even a short-term loan perhaps. It's that kind of sudden situation. And with this comes maybe it's something to do with your job, something to do with your family, children. something to do with movement, where you've got to go somewhere, or somebody's got to go somewhere. Ultimately, it is a challenge and you will overcome it. If you were stuck between two paths and not knowing what's the best course of action, finally, the waiting game is over. You are going to find out and where you stand and what the best course of action is. And the way that's happening is there's news coming. There could be a phone call, an email, a document, a letter. And just bear with me 1 second. All of a sudden, it got very cold. Just all of a sudden. Okay, so as I was saying, wow, cold. This could be happening around winter. Maybe it's giving you time, a cold time where it's really cold. And in the southern hemisphere, here where I am, the cold is now like June, July, August is really cold. It's winter. And it's extremely cold. Okay, so back to what I was talking about. This news that comes, this all of a sudden kind of a message, or it's going to make you move. It's like there were things you were not able to do. You were just at the mercy of time, perhaps. And then all of a sudden, you're able to do so much. You're able to move things. You're able to make decisions. You're able to be in control. You're able to be an authority of your life and your journey. And it's all yes, maybe. You're waiting for an answer that you'll be able to move. Maybe you have bought something, you bought a house, and you're waiting for an answer for it to be okay. Maybe you get a windfall. And all of a sudden, this windfall is like, now I can start clearing up this house because I'm going to buy bigger. I'm going to buy better. After the money comes, maybe it's a phone call about a windfall. Play the lotto and the lottery and have a look at your money reading. See if there is anything like that in your reading. But I do see extreme power coming to you to the point where you are going to be in absolute control, where you were not controlling your life, your life's journey. Now you are in control. You are it. You are going to be doing exactly what you want to do without being at the mercy of others or adults or other people, or maybe, there are other people controlling your life. This is about your dreams being realized, assuming control of your life. This is about leadership, your authority, and a lot of your dreams coming true. This is about you being like the household, the runner of the household, the parent. Even if you're living with your parents, it's like leaving your parents and you're becoming the parent, or you're being the adult and taking over a new house, a new lifestyle. So this is really incredible. This shows to me that you might have been dealing with someone that might have had fire energy in them. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Maybe they were a little bit controlling. That sort of is coming to a little bit of a quiet. You are becoming more in control and more in power. I also see there is a dog here, and the dog represents, a few things. Can't believe this all of a sudden. So, sorry, all of a sudden I got a cold. all of a sudden, okay. Chinese year of the dog. If there is someone that's born on the Chinese year of the dog that you're dealing with, someone very supportive, a wonderful friend, helpful, playful, fun, companion, friend, someone wonderful. Sometimes it can be a soulmate. Sometimes it could be a pet. Sometimes it could be medicine. Someone like, really helpful. Sometimes can be a doctor even. Sometimes it can be a nurse. But most of the time, the dog is about either a child, a best friend, a loyal friend, or someone that you might be meeting, a lover. That could be also. The dog can also be November, represents November, something happening around November. I do see something starting in September and going all the way to November, also timing. And I'm seeing that there's a lot of support. In regard to the dog, there's a lot of support coming your way. So take a leap of faith and you'll see that things are going to go very easy for you. There is a sudden change in your direction. Even the way you've planned your path, the way you were doing, it changes. Everything changes. Really a sudden direction twice. But you don't have to worry because you're moving on. You're moving forward. There's nothing negative about it. It's all prosperity. It's like, luck is on your side. There could be even the birth of a child, or even the planning of birthing of a child. There could be something like that. But you have to be a little bit careful in some ways when you're moving along and doing everything you have to do after that call. There could be some things you got to pay attention, because there could be some forces working against you. And when I say that, there could be some people maybe working against you, but what you do is you keep adamant at what you're doing, and you are going to be absolutely out of that stage where there is difficulty. Paying attention to your finances now is very important. Your career, you're thinking about expanding your career. Maybe you're applying to get higher levels, or something, maybe more on authority, perhaps more money. You're looking to more money, but cautiousness is needed, because it shows here that tactfulness is needed in order to accomplish your desired goal. You've got to be very mindful how to express yourself, how to put things into action. But one more important factor that's connected to this is like clear the past, let go of the past, and move on. Don't talk about the past when you are planning for the future. Don't look into it, and just clear it so that you can heal the present and deal with what's happening in the present. Very important. Somebody will need your help, and they will need your counseling level. Like they'll need you to stand by them and to be understanding and to try to heal them and be mindful of their needs, because they feel sometimes neglected. This could be a male, masculine energy, very strong masculine energy. They may be having a little bit of struggle. They're struggling with something. Maybe they're too dependent. They've got codependency on someone or something, and they're afraid to let go of their old sort of healing mechanisms or coping mechanisms. They find it difficult. So be understanding, be a little bit tactful, diplomacy when you're in your expression, and heal them. The situation is going to improve without a doubt. There's no doubt about it. And you know what? Sometimes you feel a certain fear within you, a certain fear of loss. You're afraid to lose someone that you care about. But fear only, giving into fear is just an illusion, and it needs a lot of healing, meditation to heal it. So always remember, you do your best. That's all you can do. And things are going to improve for you, and they're going to get better. I feel like September, which is your month, my dear Virgo, it is going to be a very interesting month for you. There's a lot of confrontations, but lack of empathy is going to be a bit of a problem when somebody can't feel what the other person is trying to say. So use your compassion. And if you're dealing with someone else, make sure that you activate with your words kindly, gently, activate their compassion so that they're a bit empathic towards you. Always remember, knowledge is power, and I see a great key here for you. There's a key to a new home, to a new lifestyle, a resolution to a problem. I'm seeing there is a situation, a little bit of distrust. I don't know where that distrust is coming into. It's not really connected to the key, maybe. I don't know. Connected to a home, a lifestyle. There is a little bit of distrust, but knowledge is power. And knowledge helps you remove fear. And knowledge helps you not have distrust issues. And by knowledge, I mean by discussing things truly, how you feel, and going to the core of the problem, to the foundation where this distrust is coming from, to be able to tackle it and heal it once and for all. Maybe it's nothing to do with the other person or the other party. Maybe it's just something internal that might have happened in the past. You need to get more information. The more information you have, the stronger you will become. Just like I said before, knowledge is power. I'm seeing, again, oh my God, it's shocking. During the summer months in the Northern Hemisphere, and I'm going to say, we're talking about June, July, August, and we're talking about Cancer season. Cancer here very strong, and I see a crab here, and I also see the symbol of the crab. And this is all about someone that has got strong Cancer in them, or you might be dealing with someone that might not be born as under the sign of Cancer, but they might have strong Cancer in them. It shows to me that someone is going to be, it's someone probably born in July also, June or July. Could be Cancer. They could have a little bit of Leo, because I saw fire before. So it looks to me that you are going to overcome major obstacles with this person. You are going to overcome them, and you're finally going to clear them. Maybe it's that person that you were taking a stand in regard. it is someone that is caring and nurturing, but sometimes they don't like change. They resist change, and because there is a change happening in their life, they sort of feel a bit sentimental, a bit uncomfortable, So I just feel like with this time you have to be very delicate with this situation, and I do feel that you are going to be triumphing and you're having a wonderful victory. There is now a little bit of a situation here where there is a third party person involved. A third person is intervening in a situation that you're dealing with. This third person can be someone else's influence on someone, and you don't like it. Like, you could be, this is just an example, could be making decisions with someone, and then there is a third person coming and saying, no, we should do it this way, and then this person's getting convinced, and then they're coming to you and they're saying, oh, maybe we were wrong, we decided to do this, let's do it this way. And then you're realizing, maybe after one or two times this happening, you're realizing that there is some sort of third party influence, and that is affecting you. It's becoming a triangle, and you don't like that. You don't like that at all. You're finding this very very annoying, this other person's involvement, and slowly, tactfully, you are going to put an end to it. Because I feel like this is happening around September. Actually, you might see traces of it in August, but in September, my goodness, around your birthday, you're going to be very busy dealing with so many things. You need to pay attention to all of these things and slowly work, not fast, not quickly cut it off. Use diplomacy and try to maneuver around this, especially if that third party is interfering in your decision making together with someone. So that's very important. You need to pay attention to your health. Your health is very important. It looks to me like there's something that's not quite right. Something needs your attention in regard to your health, big time. I also see that you are overcoming some obstacles, but power play here is very important. There is wealth coming, money coming to you. You could be starting your own hustle or being an entrepreneur. There's something to do with your own, like being your own boss. There may be a business that you might be considering taking charge and making a lot of progress. Wealth is coming. Business, again, twice it's shown here. So you could be putting your hands together with someone and creating something magnificent, because it is a lot. It's very profitable, whatever you're doing, and you're being an entrepreneurship is incredible when you own your own business. There's just so many benefits. I'm seeing destiny is bringing this on. I feel like there's a lot of fortune coming your way. I feel like also there's change, big major change, and there's luck. Your luck is changing, a major turnaround in your luck, and a time for personal growth, a time for progress, and a time for fortune, wealth and fortune. There's extreme change. But there's success. There's no failure. It's all success. So it's all positive. But one thing you will notice, in some regards, you'll see that you're losing control. You're not in control. And that happens when destiny starts maneuvering things and moving things to get you to the next level. So if you see you're losing control over some things, it's not your fault. It's not that you're becoming weak or someone's not listening to you. It's not that. It is just destiny maneuvering situations so that it can give you the best for your highest good. Because there's success, there's a lot of greatness coming. There's a promise for a great future. So you don't have to worry at all if there are things happening like that. You might see that around October. Try not to be too anxious about the future, because what's important is, and not even think about the past, just think about the present, how to do your best and how to improve your life. And if you do want to think about the future in some way, just do your best to take all kinds of steps so that you can have a good future, like plan a little bit for the future. I'm not saying, don't plan for it, but don't be anxious about it. So, don't let yourself give in to fear, whatever you do, because fear can only cause more heartache and undermines what you're planning or what you're trying to do, and takes away a lot. It steals away your happiness and your joy. So whatever you do, take precautions, be aware. I'm not saying that. Equip yourself with knowledge, because you need that to combat any kind of something that might come up in the future, but not to the point where it takes away your joy. That's very important. Those of you who are single, maybe, wait a minute, let's see, there is someone romantic. Those of you who are single, you're about to meet someone very sensitive and very romantic and nurturing. They've got beautiful nurturing qualities that you will love. They've got water energy in them. There's water energy. It could be Pisces. I see strong Pisces. I see Cancer, and I see Scorpio. But Pisces is the strongest. I'm also seeing there's a lot of compliments from an admirer. This admirer could be the water energy, but they might have fire in them, because I do see fire energy also. With the fire energy, I don't see what star sign, but I do see it could be either Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. So I'm not sure which one. At the end of the reading, I'll find out. I'll go into details and see which is the strongest fire, which water energy, and so forth. You are on the road to success. Without a doubt, I see a road filled with so much success and so much bounty and so much achievements. And the foundations you've set from the beginning, they take you to the highest level of achievement and establishing what you want, and a lot of your dreams coming true. I see a beautiful new home. A home that makes you feel in control, that you did this, like, yeah, I did this. You're hooraying in gratitude when you move to this house, or the way you're living, or the way you're improving your house, or if you're renovating a house, there is something that's renewal. Like, it could be a new home, it could be a house that you're renewing, or doing the garden, or doing the landscaping, or building something new, extending it. Just the fact that there is, because I saw a key before, there is, for some of you, there is a new home, walking into a new house. And the transformations are going to be profound. They're transcending you. They're changing your attitude. You're becoming happy, exhilarated. Your own home, being the master of your own home, doing what you want, living the life you want. I just got chills now. The fact that it is so amazing, and you're really in gratitude. So much gratitude, so much growth, and so much success. And also, like I said, transcending to high levels. Many of you will go through this within 4 to 8 weeks. And we're talking August to October, but August, very strong here. Protection. Now, some of you might be thinking about protection, something about protection. I see the Chinese year of the snake here. Maybe you're thinking about getting some protection. Maybe you're thinking about how to protect your home, how to protect your space. Maybe you're talking to someone that is born in the Chinese year of the snake, someone that is very spiritual. This is like connecting. The snake is about spirituality. The snake is about love, and it's about healing. So because I see protection, you might be using protection mechanisms to heal your space and those that you care about. And yourself, of course. Passion is igniting. There's a great passion igniting within you. Maybe it's at the time you enter this home or this lifestyle. But it's time to ground yourself. You might be too ecstatic, and you just got to ground yourself, because with this movement, this major transformation in your life, a lot of wealth is coming. You will have access to a lot of money. So you have to know how to deal with this, what to do from now to March. March is shown big time. I'm seeing the month of March, and March shows that a major change in lifestyle. Major transformation. And March is also connected to Pisces and Aries. Could be someone that has Pisces, Aries, Cuspi. It could be, people born in March are usually Pisces. I remember I said Pisces before. So again, Pisces here very strong. You are going to be in the mode, in a level of exploration. You want to explore. You might be going through that now, because I see in July that you've started, some of you. In July, the time for exploring, looking at different places, looking at different areas, different countries, celebrating an amazing time of exploring, of taking, seeing things you haven't seen before, going places you've never been before, seeing different cultures. That you're going through that. But July, maybe because I didn't do July, it's come up here to compensate the fact that I didn't do July. So yeah, there's a lot of that. There's celebrations. There's a lot of happiness, and good times spent. So it's right after that I'm seeing good fortune come your way, and I'm seeing you taking back, relaxing, taking time out, healing, And again, abundance and abundance. How much abundance I'm seeing, it's amazing. I feel like you are going to get wealthy. I do feel like there could be a windfall. Play the lotto, the lottery. Again, I will say, have a look at your money reading and see what's going on. And in a way, I'm also seeing someone that sees you very beautiful or very handsome or very good looking, let's say. And sometimes you wonder, why is it that they're so, how could they, if somebody, okay, I've got to know how to word this. Somebody sees you so wonderful, they think like, maybe they think a little bit less of themselves, like they're not as attractive as you, they're not as capable as you. So sometimes they may feel that. And so sometimes this person does get worried, like they can do better. Why are they with me? This person can do so much better. There is that kind of situation. It could be vice versa. That's the kind of information I'm shown here. Somebody questioning their worth when the other party is more capable of having a better future. There is time spent on this. This is connected to the Chinese year of the rabbit, the dog, the snake, the tiger, and so forth, and the rooster. It's like you've got so many choices and options, you know, and it's that might not apply to all of you, but there might be someone, like if it doesn't apply to you, it might apply to your partner. Your partner might be thinking that way internally and not showing it. Maybe you're more attractive, you make more money than them. There could be that sort of insecurity. It happens, you know, it happens when your partner is making more than you and they're more attractive than you. You tend to feel that. So I feel like that kind of a thing in the air. It could be someone needing your help and counseling and they're going through that. And it shows very strong in your cup. Always let love show you how to learn from each other, how to sort of, you know, think about the special time that you have each other, all the qualities that you have, what you're admiring in each other, what joy that you and your partner have together. All of those things can counteract all those feelings. For some of you who are single, keep an open mind because you're going to meet someone so different, so different. But this person that you're meeting is going to be the one that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. It's your soulmate, but they're so different than what you're used to. It could be someone much older and you're used to younger. It could be someone much younger and you're used to older. It could be someone that's a different culture altogether, different concepts, different religion, different. They're just so different. And it's like something is moved inside you and you're going to think, what's going on? This isn't like me, but it's something out of your hand. It's out of your control. You'll know that you had a higher calling, that this is someone that you've had past connections with, past lifetime connections. And the more time goes by with this person, the more clarity you will have and the more you'll understand that this is someone that being near them, within their presence, around them, there's overwhelming feelings that touch your heart. And that sometimes can bring you some fear of losing them because the feelings are so profound. This is a soulmate. When a soulmate is around you, that's how usually people feel. Sometimes some of you might even want to run away from this person because you're too scared. You don't want to get too involved. And some of you are just going to embrace the pleasure of it and they're going to treasure. Some of you are going to treasure this situation and embrace it. It is very important to love deeply and look at the deeper meaning of life and why this person came in your life. Maybe this person came as a reward. Maybe this person needs your protection. Maybe you need protection from them. Maybe it was destined so that you fulfill each other and heal each other, especially if you meet this year, the year of the snake. 2025 is the year of the snake. It's time for protection. See, remember the snake came up before. I said protection and the snake. This could have been connected to this because we're in the year of the snake, 2025. Is the greatest snake. It's the wood snake, one of the most incredible snakes out of the snakes, the element wood. It just, there's going to be a lot of compassion, a lot of spirituality. So demonstrating love and finding what is important to those people that you love and taking action on it, acting on it is going to be very rewarding. There is physical touch between you and someone. I feel like hands, holding hands, touching hands is one thing about this person is very tender. They're very, very gentle and very tender, and you're going to love that about them. I also see that the more you let yourself go deeper and deeper in thoughts about this person, the more you're letting your heart open. No matter how closed your heart was, and maybe emotionally you were not ready, you're slowly opening up the way the heavens have done it, and they're bringing this person in the year of the snake. This year, you're going to meet this person, especially if you're single, 2025. And this is what's turning on your heart's light. Your light is dim now, dark. Your heart, it's opening up, especially if you're single. If you're already in a relationship, this doesn't apply to you. Those of you who are those of you who have gone through so much and they're not ready, the experience of love is just transcending you to high levels. Now I'm gonna go to the end. Before I do this, I've just got to do one more thing, and that is go through the star signs, because I just saw them. I just saw earth energy so strong here. Earth energy like you. I'll just put this one over here. Okay. Virgo, my dear, you are earth energy. So there's a lot of earth energy in this person that's coming. Even though we talked about fire and water, now we're seeing earth, which makes it incredible, because if they've got fire, if they're a Pisces, which I saw a strong Pisces, or Cancer, strong Cancer, or even Scorpio, water energy, and then there's fire, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Having water and fire is great. You've got the warmth, all that is there, but you need earth. So here I'm shown that if there is a person, that's what's your soulmate, they come complete. That means they come very, very mature, very, wow, spiritually established. It's probably a mature and old soul. Anyhow, double energy, earth energy. And this earth energy, the strongest of the earth energy that I see in your reading, 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, is Taurus with a touch of Libra. Taurus with a touch of Libra, that means they're not just your average Taurus, they've got a lot of Libra, which gives them a lot of justice, a lot of balance, a lot of fairness, a lot of bubbly. They're very bubbly. You'll love that about them. They're not as strong as like sturdy and stubborn as the Taurus. It's a lenient Taurus, a more romantic, a more flexible kind of a Taurus. So this you will love. They are Libra Taurus. This is your soulmate, number 1, the strongest here. They might have water energy in them like Cancer or Pisces. They might. It is possible. If you haven't met this person, you are going to meet them. Now, the second important factor is there is a Virgo with Gemini here also that you might be dealing with. These are people also that you might be dealing with on a high level in August, a little bit over, that you're on dealing with them constantly. The Virgo has got Gemini in them. I see Capricorn as an earth energy also. There's only 2, but the majority was Taurus, Libra, number 1. And then second, Virgo, Gemini, 3, Virgo, Gemini. And we had 4, Taurus, Libra. Okay, and then 2 Capricorn. Now, the next one, we got the fire energy. Do you remember I said when we do the fire, we'll know which is the strongest, what's going on there? And guess what? The strongest of fire energy is Leo, because 1, 2, 3, I see 3, no, sorry, 4. 4 lion, 4 lions, 4 Leo. So Leo's leading. Remember I said there's someone new entering your life and they're fire energy? And then we knew there was also water energy, and I said Pisces is the strongest. And now we know the earth energy is the strongest, is Taurus, as a ranking, number 1, Taurus with Libra, and then second came Virgo. So now, the fire energy we talked about in the past, the new person that's entering your life, is someone that has very, very, very strong Leo. There's 4 Leo, but there's also second comes Sagittarius. There's 3 Sagittarius and only 2 Aries. So Leo leading the way, second Sagittarius and Leo. Sorry. Leo leading the way, Sagittarius, and then Aries. As for the water energy, oh my God. Number 1, water energy, Cancer and Pisces, 3 of each. 3 Cancer, 3 Pisces. So water energy very strong. And then there is only 1 Scorpio. So who's leading the way? Pisces and Cancer, both very strong. Cancer 3 times practically, and Pisces 4 times because of what we saw in here before. Air energy, you're dealing with Libra. How intriguing is that? Libra with Taurus. Strong Libra with Taurus. Another air energy is, we got 3 Libra with Taurus, and then 2 Aquarius and 2 Gemini, just so you know. Now, I'm looking at the Chinese years, and we got leading the way. There's 4 of them. Chinese year of the dog, and we had a dog before that makes up 5 dog. Chinese year of the dog, the strongest. Then we have the monkey, Chinese year of the monkey. Then we have the rabbit, Chinese year of the rabbit. And then we've got the goat, Chinese year of the goat. And then we have the horse. There's 4. These are 4 of each. Chinese year of the horse. And then we have 3 snakes. Chinese year of the snake. We had the snake before, that makes a 4. Chinese year of the buffalo. Chinese year of the pig. The rooster. Chinese year of the rooster. And the rat. That's the Chinese years. Now I'm going to do the messages that have come. I don't need my glasses. Let's remove them. Okay. So what I see here is expression. The first thing was said, your expression, the way you speak or the way you express yourself, words, something to do with your words, your expression, and also prophecy. Very interesting. This is like, when I got this, it was like really weird. I remember now. Expression, word, and prophecy. You've got to be careful how you express your words. Very important. Now, there may be things that you might be feeling within. They could become a prophecy. You might be saying something and then you see it happen. That's where the prophecy comes in. That could be because you might be feeling things like your higher self might be so, your intuition might be so strong to the point. Maybe you're in silence a lot when you're working or when you're doing something, where you might say something and see it happen and you might start getting worried or scared. Don't. Your words are prophecy because your higher self is maybe vibrating at high levels of frequency. Your intuition is very high. Let's put it this way. Your gut feeling is overwhelming. Okay. Silencing your mind is going to give you a lot of peace. If the mind is overwhelming you, like mine it does sometimes, and just doesn't let me sleep, just thinking things over and over. Silencing your mind is going to help you have some peace. So try to do that. The best way to do that is sort of trying to do 5-minute meditation with your eyes open. Don't close your eyes because you might feel sleepy. With eyes open, just in silence, no music, nothing. Silencing. And every thought that comes, you just acknowledge it and cut it off. Don't let it continue on. Like, the mind doesn't shut up. It keeps sort of ongoing. Like, it'll tell you something, it'll keep at it. You just cut down the narrative. Cut it down. Slowly, every day, 5 minutes, and you'll overcome this. This practice, silencing your mind, is so important to your inner peace, to have inner peace in your life. It says here, your happiness is direct reflection of your level of faith. Your faith is very strong. You have a lot of faith in yourself, in God, and the higher in the universe, let's say, in source, whatever you will. So your happiness is a direct reflection of that faith. You actually get happy because you believe in things. You believe so much in God and in the universe. And in yourself also, my dear Virgo. So that is the reflection of your happiness. But there is some chaos coming. Chaos is going to come. Remember I said something suddenly is happening? There was a wind of a sudden situation. So there may be some chaos, but ultimately you will have clarity and transparency. It's very important to know how to deal with situation. There is news. Remember I said there's news coming. There's news coming. They could be a bit chaotic, but you've got to see through it. And from it, you have to evolve and not be stuck in a limbo and continuously continuing the same old record or the same narrative that puts you in a low place, so that you can overcome it and move on from it and control your mind and silence your mind and evolve to more peace. Is reflecting on what came, the news that came, the situation that happened, and try to deal with it in calmness and in peace. In a few weeks, things are going to get better. Oh my God, Chinese year of the dog. Again, we've got it here. The dog, and I put next to it November. I wasn't given November. I was given the dog, and I just put next to November because the dog is connected to November. And probably some of you will ask me why. The dog is the 11th Chinese year of the dog. It's the number 11, so it's connected to November. And also the dog, it came again. This is in regard to someone close or a friend or a loyal friend. Something that's happening in November. And also what's incredible, this could be connected, the dog could be connected to someone wonderful, because it says love at first sight. Those of you who are single, you're falling in love at the first sight. And dog is a nomination of time, November. Now, some of you could be looking at your new home. You might buy a new house and fall in love with it. It doesn't have to be it's a person, especially if you're just married. It wouldn't be a person. So love at first sight can be anything that as soon as you see it, you'll fall. It could be choosing your engagement ring. And as soon as you see it, the first sight of it, you'll fall in love with it. Or it can literally be a person. The clues are it's happening around November. It could be connected to people born in November who are Scorpio or Sagittarius. And it could be connected to the Chinese year of the dog. Okay? So that's that one. Now I'm going to go through all the names and initials of people that you are going to be dealing with on a high level. 4 times, not one, not twice, not 3 times. 4 times I was given the letter M for Morocco, money. 3 times I was given the letter W for willow or winter. 2 times I was given the letter I for indigo or I am. 3 times I was given the letter E for elephant or eggs. 3 times I was given the letter Y for yes. 2 times I was given the letter B for butterfly. Twice I was given the letter T for tiger. And then all the other letters were ones. So the next one comes is S for Sweden, snake, U for umbrella, N for Norway, no, P for pony, V for victory, X for X-trail. X is also another sound for X is sh, SH or SC, like Sean or Sheila, shield. That's another pronunciation for X in some cultures. So I've started incorporating that as a she also, SH. And X, of course, is for extra. X-rays, I'm sorry. And then we got Z for zebra or zoo. Now, I was given 3 numbers. I'll speed through them so this video doesn't become too long. And please support me by seeing the video all the way to the end and not stopping it. That helps me big time. And please make sure you watch 1 or 2 videos in support of me, only if you want to, per week, to support me as an extra. Okay. I was given number 10, which is connected to the Chinese year of the rooster. It's connected to October. October, something big happening in your life. Major. You might be dealing with people that have Libra in them, or Scorpio, Libra, strong, because we had a lot of Libra. We had Libra Taurus, we had Libra. So Libra here, very strong. October here, very strong. It is about a chapter, a karmic chapter ending of your life. Something that was harsh, hard, difficult. It took a lot out of you, years. It's coming to an end. A chapter ends. It is also about preparing you for a new beginning. It is about plenty. Now, from the time you see this all the way to October, all these things that I mentioned are going to happen. The next number is number 2, connected to the Chinese year of the ox or buffalo. They call it ox or buffalo. Connected to February. People that are born in February are Aquarius or Pisces. We had strong Pisces here. We had 2 Aquarius, but a lot of Pisces. And it is connected to February itself. Something major taking place in February. Now, February, number 2, is connected to partnerships. All kinds of partnerships, and a lot happening in partnerships. From the time you see this all the way to February, major things happening in partnerships. And finally, we got number 1, which is connected to the Chinese year of the rat, and it is also connected to January. So something big happening, new beginnings in January. It is about new beginnings. It is about also people born in January who are Aquarius or Capricorn. And from now, the time you see this cup, all the way to January, there's going to be new beginnings that you'll be dealing with. And that is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know your feedback, especially about the signs and what you connect with, so that we can understand everything, the community, all of us together when we talk and when I'm reading. Love that from you. Thank you all. Keep watching in support of my health and support of me. It means the world to me. The more you watch, the more you help me. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I wish you all the best and gratitude to all of your support, and wish you sincere blessings in everything you do. Namaste.